Hello, this is Kisha with Crafty Sweet. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. As you can see, we're working with the darling donkeys today. I have to admit, I was not a fan of this set when it first came out. I was like, I don't like this set. After working with it, it's one of my faves. So today I'm making 3 cards and I'm offering up a free card kit. So everything that I'm using to make these 3 cards will be shipped to you in a clear envelope, or I package it up, put a little sticker on it so you can know what what's in the little package. But you're going to get all of the consumable materials to make all of the cards that I'm going to make for you today. So for example, this is the first card. I will send you all of the card bases. I will send this card base with this Stitch So Whimsy already on the card base in case you don't have that. We can't send stamped images, so you're going to have to get the Darling Donkey stamp set, which you can earn for free if your order is in my online shopping store is at least $50. Then for this card, I am using another set though to bring in the little grass and flowers. This is from the Field of Flowers stamp set. So I am going to pull this image out of this stamp set, but that can be one of the items that you add to get your to get up to your $50. But to get the card kit from me, your order only has to be at least $35 in my shopping store. But why not bump it up to $50? Because you'll get a free celebration item, which you can choose the Darling Donkeys, and then I'll also send you a free embellishment from me. So bump your order up to $50 so you can get your free celebration item. Of course, the items, whatever you choose for the to make up the $50, and then you'll also get the embellishment from me. And then I'll send this framelit. This is from the Stitch So Sweetly dies, the dies that I use all the time, pretty much on every card I make. I'll send you the ribbon. I'll send you this punched circle. So all you have to do is your stamping. So that's the first card. This is the second card that we're going to make. Again, I'm going to send you this designer series paper. This designer series paper is from the Snailed It bundle, but I will send you this paper. I'll send you this bumblebee piece right here. You'll get the ribbon, and then you'll get this label that you're going to stamp your Darling Donkey on. And then this is the last card that we're going to make. Again, I'm going to send you the card base, the card stock. I'm going to punch out the balloons using the balloon bouquet punch. I'll send you the twine, and then of course this label right here. So that's what your card kit will consist of. So let's go ahead and jump into card number 1. All right, we're going to start off with a 4 1/4 by 11 card base, and I've scored it already. And we're going to just fold it in half, just like that. And then I'm going to bring out the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine because I am getting ready to emboss this card layer right here. Again, this is the Stitched with Whimsy dies. I love these dies. I think it adds so much to the card. So I will send this already die cut for you. Is this the one I use? Yeah, this is the one I use. So let's go ahead and run this through really, really quick. Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I'm just going to lay this on my platform just like this. Just making sure it's equal distance all the way around as best as I can. When you make a purchase in my online store, make sure you are shopping with me. That is the only way I know that you've purchased, what your purchase is, and whether you qualify for the free card kit and embellishment or just the card kit. And you're gonna want to use the host code if you want the embellishment for free, because I need to verify that your order was at least $50 because I use that towards getting items. Okay, so there it is. Doesn't that add so much to the card? I think so. this is the host code that you're going to want to use for your order. Now, if your order is $150 or more, don't use the host code. You'll still get the free embellishment from me, but if it's $150, you get your own reward. So, and I don't want you to miss out on that. So, if it's $150, don't use the host code, and you'll get the embellishment and the card kit from me. Okay, so now this is my label that I use from the Stitch So Sweetly dies, and I use it's the third from the largest one in this set. This is a die set to have. If y'all notice, you watch my videos, you know I use one of these dies on pretty much every card I make. So that die set is a staple, a must-have for sure. Okay, so I'm going to bring out the grass and flowers from this set. It's called Field of Flowers. I'm going to go ahead and get this mounted up on a block. This is the H block. And then I'm going to load that one up too. Okay, I'm going to stamp my grass in Granny Apple Green just down at the bottom. It's a rather large stamp, so I got to go up and down. Let's see, let me bring out some scratch paper. And I'm going to stamp the grass just on the bottom of this die cut. Just like that. And that is it. That is the only thing I'm going to do with that color. So that's Granny Apple Green. The other colors that I'm going to use, and you're going to want it to get this stamp set. This is the real red, and then I'm going to use the Memento Black in all of the cards that we're going to do today. Okay, so let's sit that to the side, and now let's go ahead and do the donkey. I'm going to stamp him in Memento because I am going to be using the Stampin' Blends to color him, and I want the one that is sitting in the grass first. Well, he looks like he's sitting down, so I'm gonna use him first. They're so cute, man. I was like, not a fan of this this stamp set at first. I was like, I don't like it, but now I love it. Okay, I'm going to use my light and dark crumb cake blends to color him in. And I think let's start with the light first. I think my light is running out of ink, but I have another one. I just hadn't used it yet. I want this one to be completely gone or empty. And I won't change it because the thick side is like really, really juicy. I hope the noise is not aggravating. So when you're using the Stampin' Blends, you're gonna want to use Memento Black ink because the blends are alcohol-based markers, and you're not gonna want to use the water-based markers because it'll cause bleeding. So that's why I'm using Memento with the blends. And I'm not a fan of fussy cutting, but I am going to fussy cut him because we don't have dies for this one. And I'm just going to use the dark just where there will be like shadowing. And then I'll come through and like blend it all together. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. And now bring back in the light, and I'll blend that all together. I'll use this in. feel like I get a little more ink in the brush tip. I don't have as much control with the brush tip, but it works. You see how that blends in so nicely, and then when it dries, you can't see the lines. You just see the shadow. It blends in very well. Get his little tail back here. Make sure I get his little hair. Let me go around his mouth again. Okay. All right. I think that looks good. Now let's bring in scissors. Y'all know I'm left-handed. So let's go around. I'm going to leave a little white around. So you don't have to be the best fussy cutter there is, because this is going to be mounted up on another piece of the basic white, so it'll kind of blend all in together. You won't see the little crooked lines that I may have. But when I fussy cut, I turn the paper, and I try to have cut off as much paper so I have control over turning, just like that. And it's really not bad fussy cutting him out, but some people are not a fan. I'm not a fan of fussy cutting, but this guy was pretty easy. I know y'all probably won't want to see me fussy cut him out, but you can fast forward the video. I think it went pretty quick. Okay, so that's it for him. There he goes. Now let's bring back the card base. So now what I want to do, oh, I need another piece. Let's go ahead and stamp, "Hey there, friend." And then we're going to punch him out. I'm going to stamp Memento Black. "Hey there, friend." And then I'm bringing in my 1-inch circle punch, and I'm just going to punch the "Hey there, friend." Let's see, out just like that. All right. Bring in the Real Red, and I used the Flowers in the Field of Flowers stamp set. However, you can use this stamp set, and then if you have another stamp set that has grass in it, then you won't even need the Field of Flowers, because you can use this in place of where I'm putting these, and I think it'll still look cute. Okay, let's see exactly where this is going to be. So I want those flowers here and here, kind of like on a diagonal. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to do some down here, down at the bottom. And then, of course, I'm going to do some on this piece right here, kind of going off a little bit. Just like that. All right. Y'all know what I say about my open ink pads. I need to close it up, because I will for sure get my sleeve in it. Okay, I'm not going to pop him up as much as I like to pop things up. I'm going to use just the Stamp and Seal on him, because I'm going to pop up the "Hey there, friend" right here with dimensionals. "Hey there, friend." Nice little card to go to somebody. Oh, and I'm also going to top this one up as well. So just like one in the middle. One there, and then let's do one more, kind of offset that a little bit. All right, take your paper backings off. All right, and then I'm going to center him just like that, and then take the paper backing off of this one and pop that "Hey there, friend" right there. Hey there, friend. Oh, shoot, guys. You know what? I forgot my ribbon. Hold up. Not too late. Forgot the bumblebee stitch ribbon. Okay. Where is it? It's out of my sight. That's why I forgot. All right. Tie a bow off to the side. I can always move it because I'm not adhering this part down. But after you tie it and you get it where you want it, if you want to put a little a glue dot or something up under this part, you can. All right, let's see. Okay, that's good. I'll clip my tails off in just a second. And then now we can put him on just like that. Okay, cute. I think so. All right, we're done with that. Again, that is the bumblebee gingham ribbon that I used on that, which you'll get that in your card kit. Okay, so that's card number 1. Okay, now let's go to card number 2. This one is very simple. Very simple. I'm all about simple. Like, you can create something cute and it doesn't have to take a long time. Again, this is a 4 1/4 by 11 card base folded in half. I have a piece of designer series paper. This is 5 by 3 3/4. You'll also get the measurements on the tutorial. So you'll get a tutorial. You can always come back and watch this video to see how I put the cards together. So I will send that to you, the PDF to you after your purchase in the store. Okay, so there is my designer series paper. This is a piece of bumblebee cardstock. And I'm just going to put that right here. And then now let's bring out our label. And I'm not fussy cutting him out. He's going straight on the label. Let's bring in another block. I'm going to stamp him in memento because we are going to color him in, but we don't need to fussy cut this one. And I'm going to put him right down. And then to the left, because I want room for my sentiment to go right there. Let's see. I want "You Are the Best." There's another small one in here that you could do as well. It's your birthday. But I am going to use "You Are the Best." Again, this is going to be in memento black. This is another staple that you're going to want to have in your craft stash, is that memento black ink pad. You're the best. Okay, now let's color him in. Again, we're using the light and dark crumb cake blends. And then I'm going to use the real red blend to color in the rose. Let's see how quick. And this does not have to be perfect because the blends do all the work. It's fabulous. You don't have to be an expert. Celebration is getting almost coming to a close. It ends at the end of this month. So if it's something that you guys want, go ahead and get it so you can earn your free items during celebration. A lot of you guys are taking advantage of it, which is great. But you want to get it before this stuff sells out. Okay. Now I'm going to come in again with my dark crumb cake, just going where they're going to be some shadows on this part, definitely right here. That's it. Now I'll come back in with the light and just blend all that together. So we found out yesterday that the kids are going back to in-person school starting next week, next Tuesday, because of course Monday it's a holiday. But the kids have been virtual since the Christmas break because we had flare up here and on the base here in Korea. So our HB level changed. So we'll go back. That was the Granny Apple Green light that I used to color that leaf, just so it can blend in a little better. But there are some flare-ups, so I had to go. Our HB level changed on the installation and in the Republic of Korea. All right, so let's go ahead and pop him up. Put dimensionals on the back. I'll put this on just like this. See, it doesn't have to be so complicated. How cute is that? All right, now I used the double stitched satin ribbon, so you'll get a little piece of that to make your bow. You'll get this in your card kit too. Just like that. You may not want it as big, so you can just tie it and then cut off all that you don't want. All right, let's bring. Oh, guys, guess what? I found my take your pick tool because I actually cleaned up a little bit. Imagine that. I can actually see my floor now, which I still have a little bit of cleaning to do, but hey, progress. Progress. That's all a girl can ask for. All right, another favorite embellishment of mine in this mini catalog are the resin heart embellishments. I love them. I used all of the red ones and half of the white ones, and I had to order some more. because I love them so much. I think the hearts pair very well with the hearts in this designer series paper. It's just so cute. All right, I'll put one right up there. And I'll send you some hearts too. You get your hearts, but when you open up your card kit, be careful because it's going to be on I'll probably put it in a little zippy bag. So there you are. That is card number 2. All right. Now let's do the last one. This one is quick as well. Think everything is going good. I'm recording, making sure I didn't time out or anything. Okay, again, 4 1/4 card base. Scored at 5.5. So this is another item that you can earn for free. This is the Oso Ombre Designer Series paper. So I'm bringing in 2 different patterns. I'm bringing in this pattern and this one. And this is in the Granny Apple Green. So what I've done is I've cut this little strip and I'm going to adhere this to the bottom just like this, just so it can add a little something to the card. And then my label is going to go just like that, and then I'm going to punch the balloons. Okay, so that's how we're going with this card. All right, let's go ahead and adhere this down to the bottom, and you notice I'm putting this piece on the darker piece because I want my balloons to stand out up top. Again, the measurements are going to be in the PDF that I emailed to you. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's get him out of the way. Let's go ahead and stamp the last donkey in the set that we haven't used is this one right here. He's kicking up. Look like he's kicking up dirt or something. Will he fit on here? Yes, he will. Alrighty. Let's see. Get in where you fit in, mister. Just like that on scrap. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and I'm going to cut out, I'm going to do the Hee Haw, It's Your Birthday, and I am going to stamp both of those in real red, and I'm going to trim it. So I'm going to stamp in a straight line, but you'll see I'm going to cut it out and kind of piece it on the card. So, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hee haw, it's your birthday. Don't like that. Making sure I don't get in my head in the camera. Okay, that was much better. Okay, now let's let that dry. Let's bring in the coloring of the donkey. I think that's the dark. I think that is the dark. That is the dark. Almost certain that is the dark. I don't know what oh, here it is. Let's bring in the light. And careful with his legs and feet. And tail. Body, we can go for it. All right, quick. Let's cut him out. fast forward the video. Doop, doop, doop. By his ears. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Just like this. Awesome. Okay, now let's bring in the label. Okay, and make sure we're on the right side. All right, I'm going to adhere him down with the stamp and seal, not popping him up. He's going to go straight on the label. And I don't want to put him too far to the left. I want to do it kind of like this, because it's going to be like he's carrying the balloon, so I didn't put adhesive down at the bottom. Okay, now let's go ahead and punch our balloons, and I'm using the two of the small balloons, two small ones, and then I'm going to use a big one. These will already come punched for you, so you don't have to have the punch. I can send punched images or punched items. Okay, so now let's get our white you'll get this in your kit as well. I don't need long pieces, probably right there, and then I'm going to wrap it like he's holding the balloon, saying, "It's your birthday." And what I did, I wrapped it around the bottom, but you don't have to. All I'm going to do right now is put a glue dot on the back of each one of the balloons. If you hadn't noticed, the glue dot's another staple that you're going to have in your stash. Okay, so I am going to put the twine on the back of each one of the balloons, and then I'm going to gather them together like this, and I'm going to see, I think I did. So I'm going to do adhesive on the sides, because I want the two small ones just to flank the side of the big one. Just like that. And then for this one, I need adhesive right here. I know that makes sense to y'all. Just like this. Okay, and then we'll bring the strands down, and then those are going to be popped up. Now let's go ahead and get this dude popped up. No, let's go ahead and layer the card base, this down. This is going to be with the Stamp and Seal. I think I'm done with the glue dots and the blends. All right, adhesive straight down. It's kind of in excess, but all right. This is going to go straight down on the card base. If you notice on this sample, I did do kind of like a white faux stitching around this piece. You can do that or not. I just thought it added a little bit to the card. All right, so let's go ahead and put dimensionals on the back of your label. This is going to be popped up. Take your paper backings off. This is a long one. The card kits, this is something new that I'm doing. And so the video is going to be a little bit longer because I want to demo all cards, but y'all know my videos are normally not this long. Okay, let me show you the placement and the reason why. So you see the top of this designer series paper right here with the little bubbles. I put the top of it just right here in the little divot of this label. So you'll know that it's even. Okay, now let's bring in this piece. I think this is the only stamp set in a while that I have used like every stamp in the set I've used. This is going to bring in the ribbon. So make sure when you ink this up, because it's red rubber, make sure you're not pressing so hard, because you don't want the shadows or the edging. Like if you press too hard, you're going to get that. You could wipe it off, but if you just stamp lightly, you'll be just fine. You don't have to go down so hard. Let's bring some down here and then some over here, just like that. Cute. Okay, now let's go ahead and layer these babies up. I am going to pop the balloons up with dimensionals. That's going to help keep them together as well. We're almost done, guys. Almost done, y'all. All right, so I'm going to put the balloons like here. See, you don't need a long piece. And then what I am going to do, I'm going to wrap it around here, which is why I didn't put adhesive on his feet. So it's like he's saying, happy birthday. And then the little ends, I am going to put this, it's your birthday. Just trim that down. And that's going to help hide the string. Let's do it just like this. Got another tail. So I'm going to put adhesive right here. Nope, a glue dot. That way you can't see it. It's gonna be hidden. But look at him holding the balloons. So cute. Cute. All right, now let's put this up on dimensionals, and I am bringing in my baby dimensionals. Yes, we have them. You don't see me use them often because I'm rarely using something that's tiny, but they are available in the store. Okay, and then take your paper backings off. These are tiny and cute. Oh, he's not want to come off. Oh, because I got the other part. How did I do that? Okay. Now I'm going to put that right there. It's your birthday. And then now I need my heat haul, and we are almost done. Just trim that a little bit. Heat haul again with the baby dimensionals. Actually, I probably could have used a big one, but I don't want to. I want you to be able to see. So I'll just put 3 small ones. Again, take your backings off, just like that. Do heat haul kind of on the side, just like that. Heat haul. It's your birthday, and that is it, guys. Look, this is card number 3. Oh, let me bring out my gel pen. This is the, not my gel pen, the chalk right marker. And I'm just going to put this up in the corner of the balloon, just like that. All right, so that is card number 3. All right, let's bring all of them back in. All of them back in. So let's recap. You will receive all card bases, all materials that you need to make the card, all except for the stamp set. You're going to want to get that one, the Darling Donkey stamp set, for free if you want to use that. If not, if you have another stamp set that you want to use, you can use that stamp set. But I will send you, you'll get the ribbon, you'll get the embellishments needed for the card. I'll punch out your balloons and all of the labels that you see here on the cards. So your purchase for the card kit just need to be at least $35 in my online store, craftysweet.stampinup.net. Use this host code. If you want a free embellishment from me and an opportunity to earn a celebration item, your order need to be at least $50. Again, use this host code. If you're ordering and your order is $150 or more, don't use the host code. You'll still get the free card kit from me. You'll also get the free embellishment, and then you get to earn, you'll earn your own stamping reward. So that's just money that you get to use or spend to buy additional products in the store, which is 10% of whatever your total is going to be. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And I would love if you make a purchase in my store so I can send this kit out to you in the mail. And you'll also receive, I'll email you the PDF with all of the measurements for all of the cards. All right. Thanks so much for hanging with me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.